Good afternoon, friend. Dr. James McBean here today, and I want to talk to you about how to deal with people of other race and other ethnic group and to avoid ending in tragedy. The scripture says, "Blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God." You cannot get on with people unless you study them, unless you understand them, unless you see where they're coming from, unless you see what they're going through. It's not every time that's a black and a white have a conflict, it had to deal with race. And sometimes the person at fault just having a bad day. That's all. You don't have to be racial every time. You don't have to be ethnic every time. And the way how I deal with it, I've been living in the United States for almost 35 years or more. And I can count the amount of time that I have problem with people. I have problem with white twice, where it could have turned out to be something nasty. And I have problem with black once, where it end I get 3 push and he get a punch down. But I have a way how I deal with it. I deal with the problem. It's like I was traveling on the plane from United States to Jamaica, and the hostess spilled a whole cup of coffee on my brand new suit, and she was very worried, or appeared to be. And I told her that a lady like she could pour her juice on me anytime she want. And she said, "Thanks for telling her." It never end in a curse out, never end in tragedy. One of those country and western singers, I don't remember if it's Tim McGraw or is Kenny Chesney, but he said he meet all his wife at the traffic stop. I meet all my wife by accident. Somebody that bumped me down, somebody that crashed their car into my car or something like that. Somebody spilled coffee on me or something like that. I was coming from the airport when this white lady run right into my back, and I have a whiplash that I couldn't move my feet. And the state trooper comes and he's shouting at me to move the car. And I'm telling him yes, that I'm complying to what he said, but my foot not moving. My head is telling my foot to move, but the foot not moving because of the whiplash that I have. It like it messed up my nervous system. The car, my foot not moving, the car not moving, and they keep shouting at me. And I keep trying until finally my foot move and the car move. And I jump on him like a wild cat. He jump in his state trooper and he speed away. Left me and the white lady there. The white lady start cry, because now the trooper run gone. So I told her that she mustn't cry. She can even follow me to my house and hit my car any day. Don't worry about it. You can hit my car any day you want, miss. She flew into my arm. She said, "I thought you were going to kill me." And here you are flattering me. You see, the accident is already happened. It doesn't make sense to piss on it. Make it worse. No. Humor it. And go on your ways. When I realized she didn't have any insurance, so I told her to forget about it. I will go to the junkyard and I will buy back the lights that crash and I put them back in. She took my number and said she will call me weekend. She called me weekend and asked me if I get it done. I told her yes, I did it. I told her I only pay $50 for the lights at the junkyard. She gave me $100. I told her thanks. There is no need to get into trouble, and all you do it is never leave your house going to work, to church, to school, or to the supermarket, or just out in the road, and in your heart you have a pick. We'd call it in Jamaica a pick. You have something for a white person, or a black person, or a Spanish person, or a Chinese person, and you can't wait for them to cross you to get down their chimney. Don't leave your house with that mentality and that attitude. Don't go on the job site with that attitude and that mentality. You can't wait for John Brown to cross you, to tell him or her a piece of your mind. No. I have nothing to tell them. I have nothing to prove to nobody. Don't wait for nobody to cross you. And if you're not waiting for nobody to cross you, when they cross you, you're going to realize that you will humor it, or you will deal with it differently. And that's how I get over all of my problem with people. I'm working as a security enforcement officer, and I went into one room. The lady, two white lady in the room, and they call security for assistant to check their air condition. And my job, we have to do all type of thing, not just security. In the night when all the other workers they gone, the security have to do all kind of thing, right down to fixing the AC. So she called, and when me and my superior officer turned up, and she saw that one of us was black and the other was Spanish, she drove us from the room. Drive us from the room like a dog. And I just humor it and say, okay miss, and left right away. There is no need to make it any worse, to piss on it. Have love in your heart for every man that you meet, regardless of how they behave. Don't add to it. Don't add to the flavor. You see, I don't want to quote Bible verse at you. I don't want to preach at you. I just want to admonish you how to deal with it. Don't add to the flavor. He call you a nigger, you don't have to call him a white trash. I was driving through this neighborhood in Milford, Connecticut. I was delivering newspaper, and this white guy called out to me and said, nigger, get out. And I look at him and I say, yes sir, I'm getting out. Finish, throw my paper, and I get out. There's no need to jump out of my car and say, oh, white boy, white trash, who you calling nigger? There is no need. When I was working into nursing, taking off this white lady shoe, patient, to change the shoe, and she slapped me in the face just like that. And a Spanish guy would do, and the Spanish guy said, James, don't you see the patient slap you in the face? He said, well, I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't realize I was slapped. I didn't realize I was slapped because I didn't do nothing to be slapped. Said, you're not going to do nothing about it? I said, no. Age patient. If I slap this patient going to die on me. I have a family to go home to. I have a wife, I have children, I have grandchildren to see about. Why am I going to get into a fight with somebody? I was watching this, before I close, I was watching this movie called The Mercer Brother. And this black guy in the movie said he have a Puerto Rican girl to go fix up. And he stopped to have a fight with the Mercer brother. One of the Mercer brother gave him a punch in his ribs and broke his back. And they kick him down into a grave that they dig in the ice. And I said, oh my God, look at it. He said he had a Puerto Rican girl to cut up. Well, where was he stopped to have a fight? Why keep the woman waiting? He stopped to have a fight, and look now, they kill him. When you and that state trooper was having the argument, where were you going? Where were you going? You were going to work. Okay. Let him do all your documentation and you'll get going. Where were you going with your girlfriend? You were going to a motel. So why keep the woman waiting? Go on to your motel. Go do your job on her. You were going to church. Well, why keep God waiting? Go on to church. You don't have to stop having no argument with nobody. And if you pay attention to what I'm telling you, you will live long. You won't have a lot of problem. And you will live to make love to your wife. The Lord bless you. Have a great day. Dr. Mac Bean, cutting out.